Alrighty,
Four.
here we go. We are live. We got the 24/7 entrepreneur, Corey Shanes, and then you got my fat, happy mug, WSO Bulldog Shane Williams right here in my remodeled shitty man cave. And we are here as Thirsty McBastards, and we've got a very, very cool webinar coming up tomorrow on the 24th, which is with Ryan Magin. And I am just new to the world of Ryan Magin and what he's been able to accomplish. And I was introduced to what he's doing through Corey. So let's just jump into it, Corey. How did you meet Ryan and come to find out what he was doing?
Well, I was on a webinar with, just a bunch of people who were in social media, and I think it was kind of like a mastermind. It was almost like 2 years ago now, and Ryan was one of the people mentioned as a case study on the webinar. He was a pro BMXer who was blogging part-time, and he was actually making money with his blog. But the funny thing was he wasn't making money with his personal blog. He was writing blogs like semi-anonymously, reviewing different weight loss products and muscle gaining products, and people were actually buying them off his website, and he was able to go ride his BMX bike and practice for his events and his trial, and he was making enough money that he had some spending money online so that even if he didn't win, the competition, he still got paid. And then he was also building a big list really quickly, because he was offering what people wanted within that niche, which was, muscle gaining and weight loss. So he catered towards what he was already doing.
Nice. So, what, when, let me see, how should I put this? When, well, I mean, he's going to let us know about this on the webinar tomorrow, but do you know, how long that took him to build that up to where he was able to just rely on that income? Is he doing anything else for income right now, or is he strictly relying on this?
Well, I know that in 2010, he brought in about 10 grand through ClickBank affiliate marketing.
Okay.
And that was his first year doing it. So when that happened, I had an interview with him, and we talked, and he was just like, here's what I'm doing. And he was making at least $1,000 a month with his blog, which was, really good and consistent compared to what some people were doing.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to him about 3 weeks ago, and he's like, dude, I know you saw my ClickBank last year. I'll show you mine this year. I'm not trying to brag. I just want you to see the 2 years compared. And he's quadrupled what he made. He went from 10 grand in 2010 to 40 grand on ClickBank in 2011, which is, his strategy is, so far it's compounded 4 times, and if it compounds again 4 times, that would be 160,000 this year, which is his 3rd year as a ClickBank marketer, which is, it's like more money than 95% of America is making right now, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
But on top of that, he's got his own information products that he sells, and he does for, he gets income on, aside from, affiliate marketing. And then I'm going to assume, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going to assume that he wins some of the competitions he joins.
Yeah.
And they probably give him money. Like, he probably gets paychecks for, like, BMX biking.
Definitely.
So that's probably pretty cool, but, I don't think that's consistent enough that he would call that his full-time income. The affiliate marketing is definitely where the main source of his income.
Nice. Yeah, and what I like about this the most is the fact that he's at a very good income level number that's realistic and believable to people. Whenever you start showing somebody who's claiming that they're making couple 100-300 grand right away off of some affiliate sites, then it's going to be hard to believe to the average person. They're going to say it's a bunch of crap, and it's not doable, and oh, that's nice that he's able to accomplish that, but what about me? But whenever you start talking about a number like 40 grand a month, 40 grand a year, that's awesome and incredible, because that's above average on a typical income out there right now. And for you to just to make that from your website at home is totally believable and totally doable for anybody out there.
absolutely. And he had been living at home with his parents when he first started doing it, so he didn't really have like that a whole lot of expenses. So he wasn't as motivated to make as much money, and only recently, sometime last year, he moved out on his own, and he really got fired up. He's like, I want to make more money because I'm on my own. But at the same time, he doesn't. He refuses to work more than like 3 or 4 hours a day. He legitimately won't be on the computer longer than that because he's got to, go to the gym. He's got to practice his BMX. He's got to go to competitions. He's got to go out and have a social life.
Yeah.
And this is like something where he's making full-time income and he's working, no more than part-time, 10 to 12 hours, maybe 15 hours on a week if there's a launch going on. So he's not working that hard for this type of money.
Very, very cool. So when you were of course talking about ClickBank, so whenever he puts together his niche affiliate sites, that's his main focus. He's not touching Amazon or anybody else's product. It's mostly just ClickBank items.
It's mostly just ClickBank. He maybe once in a blue moon he'll sign up for somebody's affiliate program and market for them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to ClickBank, he's just got a technique that he's got down to a science. He's usually selling the same product because he knows that the sales page is going to convert. And
right.
He's just building different blogs, sending people to the same sales page, which he knows converts, and he knows the spiel about the page and the products and why it works. So he's probably got like 50 to 75 sites built by now, selling 3 to 5 different products.
You cut out there for a second. Did you say he's got like 60 to 75 websites right now?
About 60 to 75, I'm sure.
Wow.
His goal is to get to 100 by the end of the year.
Wow. Well, I'm sure, and he'll probably.
What's amazing about them is he only spends 3 to 4 hours per website, and then he makes the next one.
Yeah. Well, with the stuff that we have available to us today, you can easily take a site and clone it, and you don't have that much to tweak on it. So, yeah, I mean, for somebody who's really trying to build up a blog empire like that, and they're doing this type of stuff part time, they should easily be able to throw up a website every day if they wanted to, right?
Totally. If somebody wanted to take Ryan's strategy, work full time at it, and maybe even build a team to do some of the work for them instead of him doing all the work, I'm sure they could take Ryan's strategy and make more money than Ryan if they really wanted to.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
the only way to do that is if you know his strategy.
This is cool for me because I've done okay myself with putting up some stuff, especially I'll put up like a couple of targeted sites, but it's always waiting around for the results for that. You're wondering if you did it the right way. So a lot of times, like, I'll just SEO as much as I can a target post or something and try and get traffic on that. So I'm really looking forward to see what Ryan's been able to do as far as each individual site. That's probably the main thing that everybody should be going after is this internet real estate. Everybody can do all these other little things to make money, but the more internet real estate that you have, the more of yourself that you're putting out there through all these websites, you're just building a solid foundation, because anything can be wiped out any day. Like we saw with the whole SOPA thing, and or if a forum gets shut down or anything like that. So you want to have control.
You saw Mega Upload, right?
What's that?
You saw what happened to Mega Upload?
Yeah, they're done, right?
Done. Like, you go to their site and it has an FBI logo.
Yeah, so, that's nuts.
Just vanished off the face of this earth. Like, they're gone. Like, no more internet for them.
Yeah, so that's what's important, is that we can put our faith into sites out there that let us offer our product, whether it's a forum or even trying to sell something through a Facebook fan page, anything like that. That's pretty stable. I don't see that going anywhere, but you never know. And but if you have your own website out there, especially if you've got more than one, then your staying power is going to be pretty decent.
that's totally part of Ryan's strategy. He's like, even if somebody's like, oh, I don't like this website, shut it down. If I shut it down, it's not going to affect my income because I have, 60, 70 more sites up there already just in case it happens. There's no emotional attachment to any of the site builds for him.
Yeah, and then plus, like you said, with him getting his own product out there now too, he doesn't have to only rely on ClickBank products. There's other things that if ClickBank were to get shut down, he's got his own product, so that's probably another good strategy too to pick up for people. Is just don't put all your eggs in one basket as far as only selling items from one website. You want to work towards product creation also, slapping your name on something that you control.
Totally. It, and what's really cool is if people don't even have a product to sell, then it's like you can do the same strategy and create your own product. And then I was able to do that to a website, and I got more traffic than I've ever gotten before. So the strategy he uses is, I think it's really unique. It's definitely like his strategy. Like I've seen a couple people teach it, but they were teaching his strategy. So it's always good to get it from the guy, the source of, creating this whole strategy because people really like it. It works. And I think people I've been on webinars with Ryan before, and people are like, oh, wait, that's your site? Because I've been on that site before. Like, I was trying to lose weight. I went on that site. I had no idea that was you, and now I'm learning from you, the guy who made it. And his sites are really discreet because he doesn't really want people to stay on the site too long. He wants them to click the ad and go to the sales page that he knows converts. So, really good strategy, I think.
And if not, then he should at least be using WP Traffic Cop to help him get there quicker.
Totally.
Nice. Okay, well, like I said, I think I've got a pretty decent idea of how to run a niche site, but I'm definitely not making 40 grand a year from my websites out there right now. So anytime anybody can come into the picture that's got some knowledge and who's doing it, then I'm going to be just as much a student at the webinar. I'm going to be looking forward to learning from him as well.
You'll definitely pick up on some stuff. You're going to probably see like, hey, I didn't realize I could do that, or well, I'm doing this, but maybe it'd be more effective to do that. When I was on his webinar for the first time, I totally refocused some of my thought of how things should be, because his strategy was working better than my strategy, and his strategy is actually easier to use than mine. So you definitely learn to at least be more effective, because he really is going after that whole 4-hour work week that everybody talks about.
Everybody talks about, but it's not a reality for the people who say that it's the best lifestyle. Most people are grinding out 40, 80 hours a week online, and
right.
If you actually can get to that spot, then that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I never hear Ryan complaining about anything. He's got enough money for what he needs to do. He enjoys what he's doing. He's going towards making more money. His strategy is working. He's happy. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't think about a job. So, if somebody doesn't have all those things right now, or at least some of them, then, Ryan's a guy who's doing it right now. So, we got to learn from somebody who knows how to do it and is doing it right now.
Right.
So,
right.
He created his own job.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to pull up a seat and get anything I can from the guy. I don't, there's no reason to sit around and have a conversation with somebody on a subject that you got people these days on the internet. You see them everywhere asking their questions to people, and they're asking the people who don't know. They're saying, hey, how do I set up an affiliate blog site, something like that, and these people are giving them half-ass answers because they don't really know. So anytime you can go straight to the source and learn from a professional that's actually doing it, that's the best way to go.
Totally. Quick story, I followed his strategy, and I didn't even have anything for sale at first on the page. I just put up a Facebook like box and an article, and I just want to know, will people hit the like button? Will I get likes for it? And that like page right now has over 30,000 likes because the page started ranking in Google, and people started liking the page and going right into Facebook and looking at the page. And I built that page right after a webinar that Ryan talked.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, I should do that. So
is that still the case? Do you think right now? I know that that was going around a while back. People were saying that as far as fan pages go, that it's going to get ranked a lot faster than any other website. Do you still think that that's the case?
Well, the fan page isn't what got ranked. The website got ranked, and the website had the fan page embedded on it.
Oh,
and
okay.
The like box is what got ranked.
All right.
But I also built the fan page, and it got ranked as well, and it worked. But what really ranks really fast, and this is just off topic because this isn't Ryan's strategy, but when you create a page in Google Plus,
yeah,
because Google owns it, the SEO ranking is like within 24 hours. They have priority. They want like Google Plus pages indexed, and they're SEOing them immediately.
Wow.
So, quick side note tip: like, create a Google Plus account with your name, and like it'll be on the top 10 results no matter what.
And that's cool. That's something I've been slacking on too. I don't have a Google Plus page.
Yeah, I mean, you make a Google Plus page, and if nobody's made a Google Plus page for that topic before,
yeah,
then hypothetically you could be the first one and get priority. So,
well,
a lot of different strategies that could come out of that one.
I'm sure that that's a golden nugget for anybody just watching this video right now, because everybody, the focus, no matter what's been going on with Google Plus, that's been the thing is that everybody's focus is still on Facebook. You got a handful of people out there that do love what Google's done, and they're happy to check that out. Some people feel that Facebook has gotten a little bit leaning over towards the way that MySpace was. So then Google still has the adult professional feel to it, but there's majority of people haven't even touched Google Plus yet. At the most they've done is probably like me, just set up their own quick little profile page and haven't touched it more than that. But that makes total sense what you're saying, because it's Google. So why would they not? Right. Why would they not rank their own stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Somebody came to me today. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna put a video online, and do you know if it's gonna get ranked on Google?" I'm like, "Well, where's the video gonna be hosted?" And it was somewhere not YouTube. I'm like, your video is probably not going to get hosted, right? So it's not going to get the SEO because Google wants YouTube videos, because Google owns YouTube and they can make money on the advertising. Just like if Google gets more people on Google Plus, when they do bring advertising there, they know that they have active members. And if they never bring advertising there, well then they're still getting people to use their product, and that's all they really want. So why, like you said, why wouldn't they give it priority? Because they are right now. It's obvious.
Yeah. Do you see them sticking around for the long run, or do you think it's just a fad? Do you think Google Plus will fizzle out?
I think they invested too much in it already for them to phase it out. I think if they're going to keep it around, I mean, there's too many features that they came out the gate with. They're buying companies left and right and absorbing them into Google Plus, and I think it's going to be around to stay. I don't think they've clearly defined who they're for. So like LinkedIn's for business professionals, Facebook's for people who want to have fun. Twitter's pretty mobile, because people like to tweet from their phone, and then you've got YouTube for people who like being in front of the camera.
Right.
Watching people in front of the camera. But I'm not really sure what makes Google Plus different. But I'll tell you what, I don't miss a Google Plus notification, because I use Gmail for my email.
Exactly.
And every time I go into Gmail, I see all my notifications from Google Plus, and I can't resist it. I'm going to look. So if you want to reach people and you want to have a low level of competition, like, use Google Plus, because if you've got friends who use Gmail, they'll see your message no matter what you do. You can't, they can't help it because they're in their email.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I would be lost without all the tools that Google has. It's just well, even what we're using right now. In case anybody doesn't know, we're using Google Hangouts, and there's whenever you go to Google Hangouts, there's an option that's kind of in beta right now called Hangouts with Extras, and it's really cool because you can do Sketchpad, screen sharing, so it's really cool. And then of course I'm just using Screencast-O-Matic. So anybody that's looking to do these little type of videos themselves, Google Hangouts is pretty cool. You were about to fire up Skype. Were you just going to? I haven't actually recorded a two-person conversation from Skype. Is it pretty comparable to this?
It is, but I kind of like how this is working today because we have like, you know, where I'm able to be here and switch around and then in here. It's pretty simple. I like the Hangout. Like, it would be cool because we could have a third person here and it would still work really well.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I think that could get broken up into, the squares would just get smaller. I think I'm not positive. So if you had 8 people, you would just see eight little squares over here on the side.
I think they would be 4 on the side and 4 on the bottom.
Possibly.
Could be pretty cool. Or, I don't know. But it's cool. Like, it's a good system, like, good idea.
Yeah.
I want to use it more. It's kind of lonely out here on Google Hangout. Like, it's like the only social network where you can get some peace and quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Well, how you doing over there? You running dry?
Got like 2 more questions than me. How about you?
Yeah. All right. So you're just to give people a little bit more heads up. You've got a little bit of history more than what you said with Ryan, right? You guys kind of did a project together.
Yeah, we did a webinar series called WordPress Bootcamp.
Okay.
And it was just like, who better to teach WordPress Bootcamp than Ryan, who, is this young dude who's just kicking butt online, and, he's not even following, I guess he's not following, like, the status quo of how he's doing his strategy. He's doing it a little different. It's not common. And I was just like, dude, like, I had a phone call with him, and I'm like, all right, you know what? The phone call I just had with you was like $100 worth of value. So we could have like recorded this phone call and charged money, and people would have paid for it.
Yeah.
We would do a second phone call. I would interview him on what he was doing, and then at the end of the webinar, we offered out a product, and we created a course. It was a couple of weekends of webinar training on WordPress and how he's doing his strategy, and people went into the webinar, including me, not knowing how he was doing it, and we walked away with, tips that people were able to turn into different, websites and projects because it was duplicatable. So like our buddy Chris, he made his first $100 in a day using Ryan's strategy, and then all he had to do was learn how to have more $100 days.
Right.
And I look at Ryan's ClickBank account, and he's making at least like $100 every day now. So make $100 a day on ClickBank consistently, like.
Oh. Getting some drag.
Did you get a little drag? Did you?
Getting a little drag. But yeah, it like your mouth kind of went crooked. And then he just stopped. But yeah, so okay, yeah, you were saying $100 a day, and that is a prime target goal. That's $3,000 a month. That's if most people online aren't even touching that. So if they can get up to that, $100 a day is very, very doable, very, very doable. So I think that's what's just some people will get miscombobulated. Go. What were you gonna
The
say?
good thing is if anybody's already doing like affiliate blogging and they would have watched Ryan's strategy and add his strategy to what they're doing already, the worst case scenario is that they would improve the return on their site. Like, because if you're already doing it, all you can do is improve your strategy. And like, if you have all the tools and the widgets and the gizmos, then that's cool. But like, I think Ryan has like 6 plugins on his site, and like, he doesn't even write the best articles, but he's been able to convince people that they should click his affiliate link when they come to his site, and how he does it is, that's just top notch in the strategy. So I'm excited to know what he did to take his brand from 10K to 40K in a year.
Yeah.
Because if you can quadruple your results every year, you've got something big going.
Well, I think also, no matter what, is one of the big keys there that you switching up now?
I got water too.
Oh. Never during a Thirsty McBastard production.
Shane doesn't like water?
No, I do. I chug it the second the camera turns off, but no, I'm just kidding. No. See, now you made me forget, damn it. Where were we? The water threw me off. No, but
Shane, I got like one question left in me, so I want to make it a good one.
Well, I wanted this to just kind of be a teaser and save a lot of the meat for tomorrow. We're at 26 minutes, and I think we got enough to establish that Ryan's the real deal. He's not a superhero. He's not doing anything that anybody else can do, but he's able to do it. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Whenever the water threw me off, is that the main thing here, the reason why Ryan's been able to do what he's been able to do, besides of course his own techniques that he's going to show people and teach people, is that's what he does. He does these affiliate niche blogs. Most time these days, people are just, their heads are off in 100 different directions on what's hot and what's not. They always this is what's happening today, especially whenever they're hitting up the forum. They're this is what's hot. I just got this email, and it's in a totally different subject area of something that they've never done before. But hey, people are making money in it, so that's probably going to work for me. So what people just need to do, and what's always been the rule, is focus. Just focus. If you want to do affiliate niche blogs, build up your empire doing that, then just do that. Don't worry about every single hot craze that's coming out tomorrow, the next day, all this stuff. Just focus on that one area and become an expert at it. Become an expert at that one area. You don't have to be a jack of all trades. You don't have to learn the entire internet online business platform. Focus on one area, and you're going to do well. There's no way you can fail if you just focus on one area.
Yeah, if somebody else is able to do it, then you should be able to do it too. You just have to be able to duplicate it. People are like, oh, I want to do a little bit of that guy's thing, and a little bit of our thing, a little bit of his thing. I'm going to put my own creative spin on it. And then 6 months later, they're like, wait, why aren't I making any money? It's because you just blended a bad formula. Like, not every recipe is going to work out, so why don't you just follow, like, a blueprint that's going to work?
Right.
And if you're not making money online, then, like, maybe you should stick what you're doing and just find a role model or a mentor and just do what they do, because it's working for them, so it should work for you.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, so let's break it down. What's going on tomorrow? What are people going to expect whenever they show up? Is it just me and you? Are we going to be doing an intro, saying hi to people, and then Ryan's going to take over the show, or are we going to be involved throughout the whole thing, or how is that supposed to play out tomorrow?
Well, Ryan's a pretty fun guy. Ryan's like pretty social too. So, obviously we'll come out, we'll do some intros and bring Ryan out, and we're going to get a bunch of questions in the chat, and we're going to get hit with them really hard. So, I'm going to want Ryan to do a quick overview of what he actually does, show off some of his site. Um, I'm going to have him log into his ClickBank account. I want him to show people that he's actually making money every day, not just from his product that he's selling, but he's making money from selling, sites through his webpage. He could show the tracking cookies to show people where they came from. Me and you are going to be able to hit him with every question we could think of. We're going to be able to grab every question that people leave us in the chat. So the more people in the webinar hitting Ryan with questions, the better. I'm going to do, anybody who can come up with a question that Ryan can't answer that's actually related to the subject. So, don't ask Ryan like a real serious question, but if you can come up with a question related to what Ryan teaches that he can't answer, I'll buy you his course. So anybody who come up with that, I'll do that as, the first person who could stump Ryan, I'll buy them a copy of Ryan's course, because Ryan's got a course on how to do what he does. So I was actually able to convince him to document his strategy a year ago, and he's documented it again and again. But here's a guy who literally can create his own competition by teaching people how to do what he does, and he still does it. And so we could play Let's Stump Ryan. We could ask him questions. Ryan's got a whole bunch of content he wants to show everybody about what he's done. I can almost guarantee that Ryan won't have any slides ready, because he doesn't do slides. He just likes to freaking, sit there and shoot the shit and get over the content. But I mean, if you want to be on a webinar with a guy who knows how to keep it real, then tomorrow night, what we're doing with Ryan on Tuesday, it's just going to kick a whole lot of butt. Because he's good at what he does, that's for sure.
I like what you just said about the about not the slides. I'm not a slide guy. I know that can look very, very professional whenever you're putting together a tutorial video, or you're doing a webinar or anything like that. Whenever you've got your slides all nice and pretty, all lined up, and you're just flipping through slides and they're all prearranged with the text on it. But no matter how much more technology advance I can get with learning all this stuff, I don't see any reason besides just doing screen shares and talking. That's what people want to see anyways. They want to see what you see through your eyes, whether it is the ClickBank account or whether it's an actual website. So the whole slide thing, get rid of it.
I find slides really good when you come down to paid content and you're trying to teach a strategy that's really scientific and you want people to follow along.
Yeah.
But when you're teaching people here's how I make money, you got to show that.
It's got to be the
you're probably not actually doing it.
Over the shoulder camera thing.
Over the shoulder. See,
that's right.
That's how he does it. Here's how I'm doing it. It's perfect.
Nice. So all right. So Tuesday, January 24th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, correct?
Yep, and that's 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central. I think that's 4 p.m. in Hawaii. If anybody in Hawaii at 4 p.m. wants to get on a webinar.
Really? You're going to come up with the whole world zones, times off the top of your head?
I think it's 2 a.m. for the UK if you want to stay up late.
All right. Well, hey, since most of the people that are watching this are new to Ryan and they're watching it because of us, then I think it's safe to throw in our own little mention here at the very end of this. What do we got coming out with next, and when is that coming out?
Well, January 31st, we're going to do the end of January nightcap with WP Optinator, and Shane, you said it right. I'll be back.
Hey! Get the name right though, buddy. WP List Optinator. We found out that there was already the other one taken, but that's okay. That's okay that you slimy scumbags took our name before we wanted to go with it. But hey, it's all fair in love and war. So hey, you guys beat us to the name, so we had to go with WP List Optinator, and we'll take that. And Let me see. Do I got this guy right behind me? Right here.
The Cody Owl is coming back.
There you go.
So
Here's.
Shane, what did the owl say to you?
He says, "I'll be back." This is a cousin to Alejandro. This is Odin. Odin is his nickname, but his first name is Arnold. Arnold Optonator. I'll be back. I love.
Yeah, that tool was freaking fun, dude. Because like my email subscriber group, it grew by 60 within 48 hours of installing that plugin, but for myself.
Right. So right now, even though we're still doing some last minute tweakings to it, and we're still, it's still evolving, and that's the cool thing about Kodi plugins that we have, is that they're constantly, if John, the evil genius that he is, if somebody doesn't like something, or if they think it can be improved some way, or if they just have a complaint, John slaps it in there. John makes it do it. That's what's cool. Whenever people pick up a Kodi plugin, they're not just buying a one and done plugin. It's like, okay, you're getting a really cool plugin now, but if you want it to be more, then let's make it more. You're not just buying an end result. It's constantly evolving and growing. So what's the 6 campaigns that it does right now?
All right, let's see if I got it memorized.
Putting you on the hot seat.
It does the social media opt-in, which is people hit the like button, and a pop-up pops up asking if people want to get your free ebook, and then you can opt in straight from the like button.
Okay.
That's one. And then what's the Billy Mays line? And it does this too.
But wait, there's more.
So it also does embeddable, so you can create an opt-in form to embed into a blog article or into the sidebar of your blog. Two. But wait,
there's still more.
It also is going to create that mass upload. So if you've got a big list and maybe you download your GoToWebinar list and you wanted to pop it back into your Aweber list, there's a campaign for that. We got that.
And we're still not done.
Still not done. It's also got a feature where we'll let you got the social media. I know it's got the twin opt-in where you could do round robin between you and a friend, and you could alternate and share the leads.
That's my favorite part right there. That is very cool.
Opt in, share the leads with your buddy, so that you both could hit the list that you both built.
But whenever you say split the list, you mean that both people aren't just attacking the full set. Like, say if there was a 1,000-person list, then this person would get 500 and this person would get 500. That way it keeps it fair.
Right, it keeps it fair for the people opting in.
Bingo.
Unless you want to put people on, like, maybe you have 2 lists yourself and you want to put people on, like, your customer service list. So you hit them an email whenever there's a repair, but then you also people who want to, like, segregate out their list.
Yeah.
So plugin lets you do that too. And then, I know there's more. There's the embeddable hook. So, like, if you've got an opt-in form already and you wanted to add in extra functionality to your opt-in, does that too.
Nice.
And then, Shane, I remembered one more feature, which is the one that you can get a whole lot of leads from. So, let's say you had a lot of comments, like, hey, thanks for all the comments. Here's my book. I'm going to charge people money for it, but it's yours for free for leaving your comment. Thank you. You can actually contact all the people who commented onto your blog through this plugin as well.
Nice.
So,
very cool. Well, I'll tell you what.
That's just a whole lot of features, like,
yeah,
and there's more that we're not even mentioning, that we're not even thinking about.
And there's no shipping.
No shipping.
All right. Well, hey, this video was about the webinar, but we just wanted to give that little mention because most of you guys are here for Thirsty McBastards, so that's what we got coming up next on the 31st. But this is also very, very cool. This is what we wanted to focus on right now was the building up your online real estate through affiliate niche blog empire. So Ryan, Megan, tomorrow, don't miss it. Also, if anybody's happen to see this video and you're not on Facebook, then we also have a Facebook event that's going on that's helping people stay remembered and stay in contact, and we're going to let those people know right away with a reminder on there. So if you don't already have us on Facebook, just hit up Corey Shanes or myself, Shane Williams, on Facebook, and we can add you into the event. And that's just a really cool way. I prefer doing stuff that way because we're able to stay in contact with people and they're able to ask questions before and even during the webinar if they want to on there. So it's just a cool way to go about doing an event with Facebook events. So we are at a little hair past 40 minutes. If anybody made it this far, I'm damn impressed, and you are committed. And I'll say cheers.
Cheers to that.
And I guess me and Corey are gonna get our happy smiling mugs off of here and get back to work. That's how we work. That's how we work. That's how we get stuff done. And if we had any head scratching moments in here, that's why. Probably because of this and working our ass off for you to give you top quality products and only deliver the best. We stay up all night. We're like vampires. We don't sleep. We work all day and all night, and that's all we do. We do this for you. So, all right. Any last words, partner?
No, I'm good. I'm just excited because we're about to go on a WSO streak and just start dropping product after product.
February is going to be disgusting.
And March. We got February and March lined up right now.
And then why would we stop there? So I think we're just...
Why would we stop there?
I think we're just going to own the rest of 2012. So if you don't know, now you know.
Alright, I'm going to stop recording.
All right, me too. See you guys at the webinar. Peace.